Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed. We're here in Shatterscarp, the desert where Thirdborn is. Almost looks like a skull over there, but I think it's just a domed building. And Thirdborn looks like it's way down over there, so we got quite a journey to get there. You have to go through this basin here, or whatever it is, canyon. But first, we've got a little Adiran camp to explore. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. They just suffered a dream scourge or dream thrall attack, so they're not doing too hot. Let's see what they got in here. These little caves and stuff.
Their eyes. It's like their souls are still there.
That's worrying, isn't it?
Enough supplies, but not enough kith. Gods, I hate this posting.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are having a rough time.
This isn't a place to just stand around. Move along, envoy.
Okay. I agree. Not a place to stand around, my friend. What have we got up here? Oh, I see something across the way, and I hear something around here. Oh, yeah. What are you doing, soldier? You looting? I'll join you. Nice. Getting the good upgrade materials there. We'll jump across there in a moment. Oh, they got themselves a little bar set up over here? Or at least a little place to eat?
At least the shack stops smouldering. Or any of our people settle here by their own will. I don't know. Fools. Well, we warned them not to settle in the goddamn desert. Sure, the captain says a broken lantern killed them. That it was just an accident, but... if they hadn't been there... you know...
Maybe they'd still be alive. Maybe they'd have gotten themselves killed elsewhere. We'll never know. We've seen some awful things from here, Envoy.
Careful out there, envoy.
Thanks for the warning. Although, your guys' conversation was a bit suspect. Here we go. You guys are afraid of my safety? Did you see that jump? Insane. Alright.
There's no going home after this. Not really.
Yep. Once you take a life, you can never really go home, right?
Gods, the stench.
I'll never leave out here again.
You gotta make it back first, buddy.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, morale is very low, Captain. You might want to fix that. Also, you got a dead body over here? Oh, there's some dream scourged people. Yep. Well, this person doesn't look like Adiran. Alright, so it was some Thirdbornians. Some Thirdborners.
For a while yet. Must be at least 30 or more we killed.
That's a good amount. Good amount killed anyway. Oh, you're the captain. Can I talk to you more?
On your way to Thirdborn. Dream thralls are everywhere.
Envoy, I have something to ask of you. A good man is dead out there in the sands. The dream thralls ambushed us, and Helshin, he held them off so we could escape. And there was a sword he had that was precious to him, and he would have wanted that sword to continue the fight for Adir. It's of good quality. Might be of use to you.
I'm sorry for your loss. I'll do what I can to keep the memory alive.
I appreciate it. You'll find the sword out in the ancient lake bed, at the bottom of the rounded cliff. Thank you again, Envoy.
No, thank you. That's a great tip.
Oh, it's a wonder we managed to stop them.
Is this place really worth so many lives?
You guys don't need that healing potion, right? Alright, we got a quest over here to pick up.
I'm here to protect Rutaska, not to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Fine. Where did Tosca go anyway? Hey, buddy.
Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy.
Thank you.
Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to watch your language.
Coming out of the fucking rock like they do
Please.
in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Hmm. I might stop by the mines. Take a look for myself.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem. But there's nothing normal about this.
Hmm. You gonna be okay in that outfit? Is it gonna be too hot for you? You can always take the coat off if it gets too hot. Alright, down we go.
You there? Please! Help us! We need help!
What's going on?
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You both should find shelter in Thirdborn. It's not safe here.
You'll be taken care of, I promise.
Well, I don't promise
Just
that.
don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us
And-
know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Yeah. Not a great thing to say, but these are the times we live in. Let's have a bite to eat here. Have a stew. Giada wants to talk. I think there's a campsite down below. So there's a lot of things referencing a cliff face. Now the hard... Ooh, I think that's what we need for upgrade material, so that's what those look like. The hard part about saying is by the cliff face is, well, there are quite a lot of cliff faces. So we can check the map. Oh no. Eye sharp what? Clear out the homestead. Oh, there's this one too. I think that one's going to be closer to us.
Sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Throw off 10!
Take a best shot.
Devour!
Eon C.
Nice shot.
Roll 10!
Oh, my stamina. Ow. Guy just shot me. Too slow.
Must have been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
The spear's so good.
Next.
Spear is so good. Man. They're really out here killing everybody they see, huh? Looks like we got some loot over here I missed. Where? Oh, right here. Lockpicks, nice, nice. We haven't found very many locked chests in a while, I feel like. In the first, in Dream Shore, we're running across them rather often. It's probably a good thing.
It's been 6 years since I saw this place.
6 years, huh? Oh. Mine. Alright, our first party camp here. Even got a little fireplace. Really, you know, somebody should set up a camp here. This would be a nice spot. Or their tent there. Alright. Set it up. Alright. You two want to talk? Okay. What's going on, Giada?
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. My city had to burn down before I could take a vacation. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
So am I. Let's be miserable together. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think Phaelus is probably in a pretty mood, a foul mood himself. With this Joker wrote and the Empire and the Emperor and that constant sort of misunderstandings and misinformation and lack of information. You know, the left hand not telling what the right hand is doing. Or what, yeah, you know what I mean. Left hand not telling the right hand what it's doing. So am I. Let's be miserable together.
Well, I don't have any other plans. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
Damn, Sapodal is the problem. We should deal with them permanently. What a thing to say when Sapodal can probably hear you, you know. You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
I hear that a lot, usually from students on the cusp of a breakthrough.
If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better hurry. I can't wait forever. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
Let's talk about Shatterscarp now that we're here.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Get some rest.
You too.
Marius. Oh, you guys did? Oh no, that fire's still burning. That's nice.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
What makes Shatterscarp so dangerous?
This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
You don't sound confident about our chances.
I'm being blessed realistic. Emerald Stair was Toddler Town frolics compared to this. Shatterscarp might not want you dead like Galawain's tusks, but it doesn't particularly care if you live either. What do you need?
Let's talk about Shatterscarp.
Right. What do you need?
I want to learn more about it.
If you're asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong person. Best we avoid those out here. This place is deadly enough without the ghosts and monsters and weird magical walls you find in those places. Trust me. Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive, don't try to get yourself killed. That's the first rule.
Do you have any tips for surviving?
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst.
All right.
Right, changing the subject.
Love to get your thoughts on our companions.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Have I already talked? I'm sure I've already asked him about Kai, but we'll hear it again.
As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Right, yeah, we heard about that one. Well, that's what you gotta do, damn it. I think I've earned a little more information about your past.
Fine. You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself.
Why is life so difficult there?
Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all of that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love.
They were keeping secrets?
You should be a sharpshooter. You keep hitting the target. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the Wardens were my family. I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory.
Everyone is worthy of knowing where they came from.
I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there.
Alright, this is good. I think Phaeus is seeing a lot of himself in Marius right here, because obviously he knew his parents a little bit, but not for long. But you're missing out on family.
Maybe, maybe not. I've learned to stop worrying about it.
But I guess the difference is for Phaelus, he feels like he found a new family with the Emperor and the Imperial Court and stuff. And the Academy. Although I feel like the Academy was more... because they expelled him, right? So... that could have been like him losing a second family, and now he's on his third family. Maybe he feels like it's his last chance kind of thing. In that kind of sense.
Right, good.
Tell me about Giada.
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the Vreekus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Good. Get some rest.
Until next time.
Hope those dreams aren't keeping you up.
So I can't ask you about Giada. I've already asked him. Maybe I have.
Night,
well,
envoy.
Actually.
My favorite subject.
Oh, here we are. I want to discuss Shatterscarp.
Sure. What's on your mind?
I got questions about you.
So did...
Okay, thoughts on your other companions?
I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about?
Tell me what you think about Giada.
She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay.
You know what I just realized? Without really realizing I had done it, I kind of created Phaelus, or gave Phaelus a backstory. Maybe the game led me to this with the being exiled from the academy and stuff. But I kind of gave Phaelus a backstory of somebody who would want to be in the Living Lands. I'm sure that's intentional by the developers. But that's pretty great that I'm just not realizing it. Because I was thinking, Marius doesn't know his family. He left his home. Kai, he probably knows his family, but he left his home. Right? Left his family. And then Giada lost her parents and has left her home. And Phaelus, you know, never really knew his family. He got kicked out of his second family, the academy. And his new family, the Emperor, the Imperial Court, has sent them here. Now, obviously it's a little different because he still thinks that, you know, he's still loyal to the Imperial Court and everything. But that might change. Might change. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot for him to betray the Emperor, but if the game even asks him to betray him. She's driven by her parents' legacy, but she hasn't found her own motivations.
She's young. She'll get there. Until then, there are certainly worse things to be driven by.
It's nice to be called young at 30. I'd like to think of myself still young too, even though I'm a little older than 30. Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
That's all.
You know where to find me.
Alright guys. And it's time for our first rotation. So we're going to rotate as we're spinning. So he's going to go here. And you're going to go here. There we go. So Giada's taking a back seat. And we'll see how this works. The original gang. Really like the obsidian armor. That's nice. Alright.
The Adiran army in the desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thralls swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed. Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you a lot. This Orlin won't shut up.
Sure, I can help out. So you guys just come over here and have you tried hitting this lever? Oh, you have? Okay, then I won't even try. Alright, so what's wrong with the lift here? I can't go that way. Guess I gotta go up there? How would I do that? I'm assuming I can't climb this. Maybe I can. Oh yeah. Parkour! Oh, no. Well. What the heck is that? Okay. We're not going down there yet. I'm just gonna... Probably shouldn't try and go through the trees. Okay. You guys have any advice on how to open or get this lift going?
I don't like being stuck thralls are going to attack.
I guess we have to go a different path to get to the mines? Unless we can climb up here. Oh, this might be it. Oh. There we go. Come on, man, that's kind of annoying. Okay, well, I guess that's not the way we're supposed to go. It looks like that's it, doesn't it? Seems like that is a way to go. Okay. I'm doing this. This is happening, guys. I'm dying on this hill right here. Hopefully not literally. I feel like I could have made that jump. That was on it. I was... Okay, fuck it. How frustrating. Have some salted trout. Okay. So I guess we don't go this way. So I'll have to find maybe this bridge over here, so we gotta go down this way. Okay. Well then I guess we'll go do this quest first. Alright, got another dream thrall down there. Couple of them. There we go. Who are you? Boomer.
Some of them are still wearing third-born homespun or Adiran armor. This is a blessed nightmare.
We got them all.
So some of them are gonna explode on us too. You gotta watch out for that. You know what we haven't tried yet? We haven't tried this move, number 4. I'll have to try that next time they attack us. Oh, look at this little fossil dude. Infected homestead. It's a lot of mushrooms.
Here they come.
All 10.
Fear in the eye.
Nifty.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
God damn it, Sapadol, stop giving me mixed signals about whether or not you are the Dream Scourge or the Dream Scourge is affecting you. Damn it. This little cabin, really? Their own little... I don't know why I'm so interested in making sure that they had enough stuff for everyone. 4 chairs, 4 beds. Good. I guess they probably spent most of their time outside? Although... Yeah. Anyway, what do we got here? The Soul Unbound, Chapter 17. Andrin shoved his way through the crowd and found Miranda on a pile of rubble. Drawn, silent, clutching a singed leather valise. Behind her, the lab still smoldered. They lingered for an agonizing minute before, at last, he found the courage to step closer to her. "You come here," she said. "Of all days." Andrin reaches for her shoulder. "I swear, I knew nothing of this. You presume to touch me?" Andrew drew back. Please, let me explain. I understand perfectly. Everything that passed between us here, that night, it meant nothing to you. As Miranda averted her head, I was a fool to believe that you could be anything more than another of the Oathbinder's dogs. Andrew clenched his fists. That is untrue, and you know it. Do I? And Miranda hunched her shoulders. I, who in my girlish bliss thought I could trust you. Andrew stood up to his full height. Then I will build you one anew. Somewhere the garrote will never find. Do not poison me with oaths you cannot keep. If it proves I love you. And Miranda gave him a look to wither his very heart. You forget yourself. Must suck to own like one chapter of a book and that's it. Right? Like that's all the reading you can do. Take all that. More lockpicks. Dried up well. More than a dried up well. It's like a filled in well. Alright. I'm liking this place already. Got a lot of little areas that maybe I can climb up in, maybe I can't. What the heck's going on here? What the heck is that supposed to say? Oh, interesting. Okay. No explanation. Okay, return with the news for that quest. But we do want to go over here. Looks like we missed something up there too. Can I go up there? Oh yeah, right here. What happens when he gets up to the top?
So many of them. Sailors, soldiers, fisherfolk. All turned to monsters.
We have to find a way to beat this. We have to.
That's surprisingly ambitious of you, Marius. I like it. He's realizing that he can't just run away from this. Or keep doing, or ignore it, rather. Because he wasn't really running away. Looks like we missed something down here. And I'm not gonna break my leg. Okay. Health potion. Here's something else. Oh, it's up top. I remember seeing that from the campsite. How do we get up there? If I can make this jump, but I can't make that jump over there, that'd be annoying. No, can I jump from there? I need more of a running start. Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you. Alright, let's get down to this nasty looking water. I want to get a new book for my spear. Excuse you? Do you think that water's bad for me? Nope, it's just red tinted water. Nothing wrong with that. Don't know what the hell that thing is. Not really looking forward to finding out. Yeah, we're gonna have to get up there somehow. Alright. An elder desert beetle?
One for you! Roll 10!
Take that, and that, and that, and that. Come here. Love it. Especially love how I've got these merchant boots on when I kick like that. Nothing like a win with a good team. Wind stew. These are my last stew. I have to find some more stew sometime. Alright, there's a chest up there or something. What the heck is going on over here? Looks like there's fighting going on. Oh, Marius. You okay, buddy? Should have yelled out for help. That's a little worrying. There's like... They can be kind of sneaky. Take that. And take that. There's another one over there. Yeah, they were just wandering all over the place around here. Hmm? There we are. Nice little waterfall here. What do we got here? Some crates. Nothing behind? Anything underneath? Oh my god. There was. A little hard to see. Cool. Ancient lake bed. Okay. Alright, I think this is gonna be the way up to the mine. If I had to guess. Okay, if I look down here. There we go. And I'm thinking we might switch to the Greater Elemental book for this hand. Because I'm not really using these spells at all. I do like that staff, but if I'm going to summon a weapon, it's going to be the spear. Even though the spears that I got is pretty good too. But again, I mean, if I'm going to use this, I don't need the staff, right? I think I'm going to switch. Yep. Here we go. Now it's not as upgraded, but we might have to fix that. Oh no, this goes up to... No, this is where I want to go. This goes up to the party camp. Damn it. Okay, we got to go further out. I got another home here. Just gonna go check this out while we're here. I think this is the smoldering village that those that lookout was talking about from way up there. Exceptional bow. Chocolate cookie. Where are you?
This place gives me the... Water's precious here, but I don't think that's why they locked it.
Yeah. Probably not the best thing to do is to lock infected thing in your water source, but what do I know? Let's kill this guy. Whew. There we go. Probably don't want to eat anything off of him either, but Hylax's note. If you find this, know that I continue to look for a safe place for us. Only death will keep me from my task, for I, Hylax, have made a promise to you good people. Yeah. Is that blood up there? Oh, damn, dude. Why were you looking for a place up there? Damn. That's rough. That's cool, though. Good environmental storytelling right there. Open up! From the roof, you think? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Flame-Eaten Diary. It's a quest, too. Most pages are too scorched to read. A final entry, however, is still legible. Isn't that convenient? It's always the final entry that's still legible. In my haste to clear away the arachnids which inhabited our study, so as to make room for our changed fellows, I accidentally left the well key in the laboratory, a foolish slip of the mind, an absence. I pray that this is no symptom of the plague in me.
We should go to the lab and get that key.
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? Open up. Alright, where do you guys think the lab is? I think it's over here? Well, I bet it's right there. Let's check this building first, though. There's another one way over there. Oh, and there's all these nooks and crannies, too. This place kind of reminds me of is that, I forget the name of the planet, but the planet in Jedi Survivor. My friend's playing that game for the first time. I love that game. It's good. Research house key. Spider research needs. Hammers and chisels for crystal extraction. Poison antidotes. Bandages. So many bandages. Additional entries have been scrawled in more urgent handwriting. Dream Scourge research needs. Chains, manacles, cages. Pruning shears for mushroom extraction. Aromatic herbs. Vomit bucket. Let's try and find the key before we use our lockpicks, because, you know, we don't want to waste them if we don't have to, or we don't want to use them if we don't have to. Oh, come on, I can slip through there. Or I could just, you know, break this one log. I could probably get from onto the top there, too. Another little thing there. Research best practices. Please dust off your boots on the way inside. The subjects are in a delicate state, and we cannot risk contamination by outside particulates. Do not feed the subjects by hand. They bite. Use tongs, a stick, or a shovel from a safe distance. Should you be afflicted with the Dream Scourge, let your peers know you so you can join the other subjects. Do not worry about the subjects. They are dead in every way that matters. Yikes. I imagine that did not work out well. Just like zombie apocalypses, right? You always have the people that won't tell. In fact, you'd probably say that most people wouldn't tell. Self-preservation and all that. Where's Zarup's over there? Alright, can I just walk in? I didn't try the door of this one. No, research house keys, though. Maybe up top, though. This one doesn't seem as smoldering as the last one. I don't see any way in from on that roof either. Okay. We have this down over here. Spider heads. Okay, we can frost this one. Actually, just... There we go. What do we got in here? Let's go ahead and track this quest since we're here. This might be a way into that research lab. Roasted chicken. Nice, nice. Wait, this door wasn't open. Okay. Probably don't want to use fire on him. Exhausted. Oh, hi. Ow. What? There we go. Good job, guys. Phew. All right, let's keep moving. So we got the door to the research place now. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. So now we can go in here. There we go.
Okay. I don't want anyone complaining about my tent being a mess ever again.
Yeah. Pretty messed up here. Awakened Audra, nice. Do need more of that. Ooh, offhand unique item. The Spindle Walker. Oh, that looks cool, man. Superb quality, too. The Spindle Walker. Webs no longer slow you. That's cool. A successful parry has a 20% chance of laying webs that slow enemies. While most Vithrak... Wait. Are we gonna run into Vithrak? I completely forgot about Vithrak. Oh, I hope so. The Vithrak are cool. Vithrak prefer to stay far away from Kith society. There are always exceptions to the rule. Zahak, a Vithrak merchant, better known as the Spindle Man, was one such exception. What exactly Zahak did before he settled into his shop in Delver's Row is a mystery to most. We know Zahak, don't we? The Spindle Man sounds familiar, and Delver's Row wasn't that was a place in that one place. The city's name, I forget. Nakataka? Something like that, right? What is known about him is that at one point he owned the shield, though whether he made it himself or found it in his travels, only he would know the answer to. Having no need of the shield for himself, Ahak sold it to a traveling merchant visiting Nakataka. There we go. For a sizable sum of coin, enough to get his emporium started. Though it passed through many hands since leaving Zahak's possession, the shield remarkably shows no sign of wear or tear. Very nice, man. Kind of wish I used shields. Burned document. Only fragments of sentences remain of this burned document. Crystal eater spiders of the living lands, but upon what mineral? Perhaps the unique properties of... Looks like they were researching the Dream Scourge to some extent here. Alright, let's open this. Good stuff. The Deerwood Part 2, The Broken Stone War. In 2626 AI, a group of farmers, while clearing farmland for planting, accidentally knocked down one of the ancient Adra menhirs on their land. This innocent act drew the ire of the native population and started what would become known as the Broken Stone War. When it was finally over, several thousand colonists have been killed, as well as hundreds of the Glenfathans. Even though the war was technically over, the Glenfathans escalated their attacks on the settlers over the next 2 years, using vicious tactics that left many colonists, several military figures, an earl, and 6 thanes dead. Unable to stop the Glenfathan attacks, the earls elected Earl Indring Hadrit to the position of Grief. While respected and known to be a master of military tactics, he was tasked with dealing with the Glenfathan threat. Indring fought with the Glenfathans, led by an Orlan named Regd, for the next 2 years. Neither side can gain the upper hand on the other, resulting in a tense stalemate between the two groups. Because of this stalemate, the hostilities slowly died off, and in 2631, the Deerwooden people signed a treaty with the Glenfathans. Regd would step down, the Glenfathans would stop their attacks altogether, and the Deerwooden people would leave the ruins alone. This treaty angered the nobility in Adir, as it brought to a halt the supply of artifacts. Indring also tried to get the practice of slavery outlawed, but this was not successful. Because of this, the peace between the Deerwood and Ir Glenfath is uneasy and tumultuous. Small patches of rural violence still cropped up, but were easily dealt with, as neither side wanted another war. So true. Oh, part 1. Early colonial history. No other land has quite a wild and bloody recent history. From colony to Palatinate to Free Republic, the Deerwood has undergone a trial by fire to emerge as a powerful force of the Eastern Reach. Deerwood's history actually began in Adir in 2602 AI. Adiri explorers returned from a journey across the ocean with tales of the treasures they'd found. They discovered countless ruins scattered through the forests, as well as plains to the north of the trees that would be perfect for growing vorlis. There was a problem, however. The locals were hostile, and there was potential for conflict. Therefore, Koning of Adir, Fair Koning, first king, knew that this was too good an opportunity to pass up, and sent more explorers to scout the map the area. Exploration continued over the next 20 years. Small groups of explorers traveled back and forth between Adir and this new world, with a handful of colonists setting up small camps to establish a base for the explorers to work out of. Conflicts with the locals, who the Adirans learn are called the Glenfathans, were rare, but frequent enough for the Konig to send a small squadron of guards to help protect the citizens. These guards established a central base on a river in the western section of the woods. This settlement would eventually become the city of Deerford, upon which the modern-day village of the same name is presently built. Yeah, we remember that place. Once that base was established, the first permanent Adiran settlement began north and west of the Bale River. Over the next 3 years, thousands of Adirans made the trek from Adir to this new land. The Glenfathans, who seemed to revere the ruins scattered through the forests, caused a few problems with some of the settlements, especially those founded near the ruins themselves. These were easily taken care of by the colonists with the help of the Imperial Guard. The Adirans, in order to further their foothold in the area, reduced the cost of production, and in an attempt to keep the Glenfathan population under control, started making slaves out of any Glenfathans captured during the uprisings. This results in a great increase in tension between the two groups. With the population of the area growing, an official government structure is established by the Firkoning. He appoints several earls to preside over the land and assign them thanes to help run their territories, and they call the new Griefram the Deerwood. Deerford remains the center for the Imperial Guard, but the settlement in Peerwood Gulf, New Dunrid, is the true seat of power for the area. Sitting at the edge of the ocean, forests, fertile farmlands, and a river that runs from the coast to the White Marsh, Settlers flocked to the area, hoping to establish names for themselves. Adir began to spread across the new land. All hail. All hail. Alright. So now we can go into the well over there. Let's check this out first. Kind of had a last resort kind of thing going on there with those grenades, huh? Alright, let's check this well out. And see what's in here.
Right. Who's going first?
I'm always first. This might be a little bit of a longer episode. Depending on how big this well is. Do I have like a map of this place? No. Ooh, very clear water down here.
Well, great.
What's wrong? Grab this, and there's another one over here. Or not. Guess it's on the other side of the wall. Alright. You guys ready?
More screaming. Dream throws ahead.
I didn't hear any screaming. You do have better ears, though. Damn, look at this place. It's pretty cool. Try and creep up on them here. Okay.
Eggworth and Roth! Eggworth and Roth!
That is why this book is really good. Doing what? I did all the work. Alright. Anything over here? No? Love the color here, though. Okay. Move up here.
Eggworth and Roth!
Vessel bones and a fine bow. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. I heard those screams. More like groans. How do we get down there? Am I blind? Okay, I must have missed a path. Okay, nothing back over here. Nothing here. Might miss it back over here. Wait. That was a terrible jump. Okay. What am I missing? It's probably very obvious. I'm very confused. What the heck? Now this is when it would have been nice to have like a an interior map. Ah, here we are. Ow. I guess you could have shot the explosive from up above too. Let's have a roasted chicken. And an olive leaves tea. Get my health back. Alright, found their experiments.
Dream thralls. Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
There is only the greenery. Oh, so alone.
Innumerable blossoms, each with its own cry, crying through me.
Diary scrap. The final page of a short diary written in a shaky hand. The other pages are torn away. What remains reads, again, the last page. Make sure, if you guys keep a diary, make sure whatever the last page has in it is very important, right? Needs to have your conclusion, so we all know everything about you. Lost the cave stone. Vines reach canopy sky. Cave gone. Cannot will back the world. The stone. I know. Greenery. The garden. Kith. Only blossoms. Thoughts like pollen. Pollen to be carried to grow and renew. Soul dispersal spores to grow anew. Yeah. Makes sense. Mildewed notes. A small collection of notes written on a spore-spotted, water-stained parchment. It is titled, An Account of the Progression of the Dream Scourge. It reads, this is great. This is exactly what we need. The affliction begins with brief absences. That is, moments of unawareness, not unlike those caused by disrupted sleep, over inebriation, great age, and so on. And then, within the span of days, this affliction progresses to a hallucinatory state. In every instance, it is the same. The afflicted dreams, in waking life, of floral imagery. The detachment from reality is not sudden, but gradual. The afflicted recognize the degradation of their faculties until they are lost entirely within the realm of the dream. During this period, appetite lessens as the afflicted are unresponsive to the world around them. The skin takes on a sickly hue, then a greenish one. The afflicted are largely lethargic. Then comes what is currently believed to be the final change. The skin blossoms with fungal growth. The afflicted regain their energy and lash out with uncanny strength at the world around them. No stage progression is known beyond this point. Was that like it? I don't like... Did I open this cage up or what?
The flowers will bloom from me. The world shall bloom from my body.
I am... No.
Okay, I guess we should just leave him in there. Oh, I can't close the door again. Okay, I guess we go on.
Made an oath. We can do nothing for them.
We're damned.
Hey guys. Guys. Up here? That voice crack. What do we got going on over here?
Right behind you.
Thank you. I hear shinies. Hey guys.
Who are you? What do you want from us? Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
Well, kind of.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
Man, you guys, that rumor has spread everywhere, hasn't it? I'm a representative of the Adiran Empire, yes?
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar, then. That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local Adirans warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away, but one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether Dream Thralls can be permitted to live.
So why are you harboring Dream Thralls?
Gods, I wish we never had.
We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
This is treason. There's no reversing the effects of the Dream Scourge, at least that I've found.
Our experiment results do not hold much promise, to say the least.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your
Damn.
help, Envoy.
No emotion there. What can I do?
Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Weemgar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Weemgar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Any other solutions?
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all. You could kill us. Let's be realistic. We're damned either way. Might as well end it cleanly.
Holy shit, girl.
What are you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the Envoy got Weemgar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote. They might still decide we're infected. Worse, they might decide we're trying to infect other Adirans.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out. We're going to die. It's just a matter of whether it's by starvation or the Steel Garrote's hand. No. Better we just end it here. Envoy, put us out of our misery.
She doesn't speak for us. Kill her if you must. But
God damn.
Leave this cave and never look back.
You guys are fucked up. I'll kill the Dream Thralls. Yeah.
Please, think about this. My brother is one of them.
Better they die than us, you imbecile.
Oh, shut up. You're a cold-hearted monster. I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
I mean, we know that the Dream Thralls are, you know, as far as we know, they're uncurable, and we can't let it spread. So, we do what we must.
May Bareth guide them back.
There we go. Yeah, I think I kind of feel like Arthas right about now. Listen. I don't know, like I didn't really like, I guess No, we did the right thing. I'm not gonna second guess myself. Do you guys want to talk about this?
Well,
they're dead.
It is done then. This miserable chapter is over. Halfor would have preferred we made a breakthrough in our studies. But at least he's at peace.
I envy his peace. The steel garrote will hunt us forever.
If we had better provisions, we'd at least be able to hide out here until the Inquisitor's attention wanders.
No, just put us out of our misery.
She doesn't speak for us, Envoy. Kill her if you must.
Guys, would you relax? Can I reload? When was the last save? Yeah. Yeah, this episode's getting a little long. I don't like that decision. I just realized I don't think he would have made that decision. Because that decision... Can I change my mind?
Well?
There are still living dream thralls.
Please, you don't have to keep doing this.
For the last time, he's as good as dead. He's just a fungus now.
Mercy, please, don't listen.
We need the dream thralls dead to earn Weengar's trust, I think. Or at least more provisions. Please.
Can I still... no, I want to go... I want to try and get them provisions now.
Well?
I've changed my mind. Hold on. Before that, we have this one. Okay, we'll go back here. Yeah, because... I think... Yeah. We'll figure it out. So, my thinking here is, when I was going to kill them, I was thinking, oh, you know, I mean, like, yeah, they're already dead. And the steel garrote probably would kill you guys if they knew, so I'll help you out kind of thing. But I think Captain Wimgard, whatever his name is, he's not actually a steel garrote, right? He's a member of the Adir army. So, he, in theory, should listen to me. You gonna hit that? What? What's with this accuracy? Can I aim? Oh my god. There we go. So I think we're going to try and convince them to get them provisions so that they can continue researching the Dream Scourge. Because that's what we're here for. Like, that's my goal. They're researchers. They can study this. In theory.
Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
So that's where we're at. So that's what I think I want to do. I mean, I don't think they're necessarily the most stable individuals to do research, but any kind of research can be done. And if they get the captain's protection, maybe can send some people out here and they can like make sure the Dream Thralls don't overrun the place, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Unseen, unheard.
So that's the hope anyway that I'm gonna go with here.
Who are you?
Hey. Yes, I am. Skip. Why are you harboring them?
God.
There's no reversing the effects. You want to save them.
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically?
What can I do?
Kill.
Any other solutions? This lady's crazy over here. You can't give up hope. You don't know what will happen if you get provisions.
A bit sentimental, but your logic is sound.
Thank you.
Envoy.
You're welcome. Got it. I'll go kill them. I'll see about getting your provisions.
You will have our eternal gratitude if you succeed.
We're going to die here. I know it. Doom is waiting.
Girl, you need to calm down. Alright. So we're gonna go see if we can get him provisions. Speak with Wimgar. Where's this cave let out in? Let out to? Hopefully it's close to where we're at. Or where we were at. Oh, I know where this is. Yeah. This is in town. Okay, open up. Alright. Let's sprint on back over there. I know we could probably fast travel. Do we have a fast travel point over there? Probably. Really, there's no fast travel beacon there? Okay. Then with the loading screens and everything, it would probably be just as quick just to run there. I'll have to check that out on our way back too. See a fire up there. Not on our way back, but we'll probably end the episode when we get back to Wimgar. Since we'll have to run back down here to tell them about the provisions that we're gonna get them. But yeah, we want all the researchers we can working on this problem. Yeah, I think this is the right choice, because I think just killing them is more in line with the Steel Garrote want. And that's not what we're here for. We're here to research it, study it, find a solution. Not just kill it. So yeah, I think I made the right choice. Hey, buddy.
What can I do for you, Envoy?
I need to speak with you about the burnt down settlement in the lake bed.
Not so loud. Careful where you say that. We and they will get thrown into the shit if word gets out. I can't risk discussing this with you further. Please, just know that they and their caretakers must stay in that cave.
We need to discuss this.
Ah, right. So, you know then. Kill our sick or die ourselves. The Inquisitor didn't say as much directly, but the import was clear enough. I'll only say I'm sorry you've been brought in on the secret. The fewer who know, the safer we all are.
You can trust me. The Steel Garrote are no friends of mine.
I appreciate knowing that. Thank you. Tell me, are the infected still alive after your visit? Or are they gone?
The search for a cure goes on.
We can only hope. That means a lot to us. Thank you. Please don't let this trouble you any further. I'll take care of them from here.
And give them better rations.
Certainly. For all they've been through down in the dark, I'll make it happen. And I'll let you on your way. Godspeed, Envoy.
There we go. Quest complete. Awesome. So back to finding our way to the Thirdborn. Yep, I like that outcome a lot better. And now we know that Wimgar, whatever his damn name is, the captain is on our side, at least for the most part. He understands that the Steel Garrote are not necessarily in the best interest of Adir, which is perfect. Alright, so this is where we started the episode, and this is where we're going to end. Until the next one, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.